Well, we came here to Ulfborg to demonstrate the different performance of two completely different bullet concepts. It's new bullet concepts for RWS. One is the very new RWS hit bullet. It's a mass stable deformation bullet based on a solid copper construction. You can see it here on this screen. And a very opposite bullet is the Evolution green bullet, which is a jacketed construction with two tin cores with a pre-fragmented front core, and it explodes very heavy on impact. Other than that, the hit bullet is a deformation bullet, so it shows its main performance on deeper penetration and heavier impact, but it has a very clean, fragment-free wound channel. So it's perfect for meat preservation. What we did is we shot on ballistic gelatin, and we wanted to demonstrate how those bullets work on different animals. So we sliced the soap bars, the ballistic soap, into 4 slices, 7.5 centimeters. That's the part on top here. Reflects the performance in the best way on a small animal like a roe deer. That's the ones we have most in Germany and in middle and Central Europe. So a bullet has to have a good performance on this kind of deer as well. Then we had another slice. We stopped at 15 centimeters. This reflects all the animals going to 40-50 kilograms. Could be a pig, could be a smaller stag. And then another cut would be done at 25 centimeters. This is really the maximum for European game. It's a heavy boar or a big red deer. And last but not least, we stopped everything up to 40, which really then goes more into the section of African game, heavy game. And what we did is we sliced it into those dimensions, and we filled the cavity with water. We measured the volumes, and the volume reflects the damage that's done inside the animal. That's the temporary stretch cavity, actually. And the bigger it is, the bigger the stress and the destruction in that area. So when we look at this chart here behind me, we can see that there's a very big difference between the Evolution green bullet, which shows a very strong performance on 7.5 centimeters, as well as on 15 centimeters. But then that's the area where the new hit bullet, the mass stable hit bullet, kicks in and shows a higher performance and shows more volume and more destruction for everything that's over 40-50 kilograms. So as a result, we can clearly say that the Evolution green bullet is a very, very quick killing bullet for everything up to 50, maybe 60 kilograms. Also, the fragments add to this effect because each fragment has a chance to bring the animal down. But from everything over 40-50, the hit bullet starts to also play its role with a high performance and shows its main performance plus for everything going over 60, 70, 80 kilograms. That's when the hit bullet plays its performance in the best way. On top of it, when we look at the cavity of the hit bullet, we see a very, very clean channel, which reflects a wound channel with no fragments in it. So it's the best way for the meat, best meat preservation. And last but not least, we have the residual bodies, contains almost 100% of the mass. This will always push through and will always make sure that we have an exit wound channel that's big enough to give you a good blood trail. As a benchmark to those extreme different bullets, we put our best seller, the Evolution bullet, a bonded core lead construction. That's a very, very, very good performing bullet. And when we can look at the chart, we can see it's somewhere in between those two bullets. It covers both areas. It's good for lighter animals as well as for heavier. And as a result, we can see even with lead-free constructions, we can show a very strong performance and good performing bullets. But also, if you want to have no fragments in the meat, the hit is the better pick. But if you want to stop the animals right in the track, if you're hunting late at night, if you don't have a good dog, And if you don't have you don't need 100% clean meat, then the Evolution Green is a perfect choice. So this location offers a lot to us, and it offers the framework for a very special event, for not only for the companies that presenting their products like RWS, Sauer and Zeiss, and Blaser of course, but it also gives the shooters, our guests, that's all journalists, they are all hunters, they are shooters, the possibility to really try out the products in a very extensive way. We have brought like over 30,000 rounds of ammunition here, and people are really out there to check the products, to test them and to shoot them. And there are people that like to shoot and they love to shoot. This range here offers over 35 different ranges. So you have all varieties, all possibilities to shoot and try out stuff. We did it at the ballistic stage. We had lots of rounds to shoot. People enjoyed it. That's the best way to bring over the advantages of a product, to show where it's good, to show what it's made for. The best way is to give it into their hands and let the people shoot it. That's what we're doing here. We're doing it here on the ballistic stage, but more than that, the other companies doing it on the running target stages, and they're doing it on the 600 meter ranges. You could see the brightness in the people's eyes once they touch their guns and once they pull the trigger. That's special about here. That's special about Denmark. That's why we're going to come back here every year.